I think this is a bit of kind of skulduggery that is being very effective, actually. Whoever's got it, in for him, it might actually well come from his own side. I mean, it might come from, within the power base itself, people who don't like the Chancellor. I'm just trying to work out quite what is so wrong about this. I mean, maybe I'm being terribly out of touch here, but if he had a green card, not only is it not against the law, but I mean, I can't, so in a way, so what did he have?
Well, according to the Lib Dem leader, Sir Ed Davey, he's saying, how could the man responsible for UK tax policy regard any permanent residence status for the US as acceptable? He goes on to say this would be a huge conflict of interest and a serious breach of the ministerial code.
Of course it's not. No, it's not.
Jonathan, this seems to me to be a little bit fishy. I mean, people's nickname for Rishi used to be Dishy Rishi. It's now Fishy Rishi. And to me, this smacks of a little bit, he's saying it's a smear campaign. I agree with him. Don't forget, not that long ago, there was an almost kind of partial coup attempt against Boris Johnson over parties in his back garden. This all got distracted, of course, given the situation in Ukraine. But Rishi was regarded by many as the kind of front runner to take his place. And now we're seeing, yesterday, of course, the non-dom stuff. Today we're seeing green card. Lord only knows what it'll be tomorrow. Do you think this is kind of political manoeuvring?
I think it's undoubtedly political manoeuvring. But I think we have to be careful not to be confusing apples with oranges. I mean, it's one thing for his wife to pay to have non-dom status, to avoid paying tax in this country. That is unconscionable. I think it's hypocritical and terrible indictment of their values, he and his wife. Whereas having a green card is nothing special wrong with that. I mean, there are a lot of people in this country who have double citizenship. They have US passports, which is more than a US green card, as well as having a British passport. And there are all kinds of tax arrangements to avoid double taxation, to avoid being taxed in both the US and Britain. So it's a recognised issue, that dual citizenship or a green card. But so I think there is a hit job going on to try and turn that into something scandalous. But the other issue, the non-dom, really is serious, and it's right that people are going after him for that.